Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your Law of Attraction reading. This reading is intended to help you in your personal journey on this earth. Anything that'll help you create abundance, manifest your heart's desire, and also to help you remove blockages or restraints that are getting in the way of your full potential. Okay, and I do want to give a disclaimer that triggers may be in this reading because through understanding what blockages are there, I feel like that could be very triggering to some people. So if you have an open mind and you're looking for guidance, continue watching this. Otherwise, if you're not in that headspace, I totally understand. Please just wait until I put out love readings and you can enjoy those then. But other than that, I would also like to mention that this reading may not resonate. If it doesn't, please don't forget to check your other placements. You can check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, or any strong placement that you feel guided to watch. And also, if a title is grabbing your attention and it's not your sign, go ahead and watch that video because there could be messages for you there as well. Don't get caught up on the zodiac sign, as energy is all fluid, and at one point or another, we exude each and every single sign. All right, so I will be using the Law of Attraction Island Time Wellness deck. This was the inspiration of this video. It has helped me a lot in my spiritual journey that I wanted to share the love. I will be pulling your past energy, your present energy, and your future. Okay, we already have a card coming out. And then we have nature's timing over here. That to me is Sagittarius energy because it could be like temperance. And then the one that jumped out was challenge. But I wasn't ready, so I'm not going to take it yet. Just want to show you the cards that pop up because I feel like it's important to note. Someone may resonate with it. All right, spirit guides. What messages do we have for Sagittarius during this time frame? What was in the recent past? Limiting beliefs. Wow, Leo just had this. In flow state. Trying too hard. Alrighty. However, what I like is that this is in the past energy. I don't think you're in this anymore. Yeah, you're moving into the next step. Alright, so let's start with this one. So, limiting beliefs. Subconscious beliefs impede progress. Check in with yourself. Shadow work, rewire with subliminals. Okay, so Sagittarius, I feel that you have been in this energy that's been very limited. What I told Leo was that you have been your biggest blockage, basically. And it's not to put any blame on you or anything like that, but it's just to understand that it's all pretty much sort of possible to overcome. That's what I'm trying to say. Like there's a possibility of no longer being stuck in that energy because you yourself can push through it. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so you've been in this energy that you haven't realized that about yourself, though, that you allowed your subconscious beliefs to impede your progress. You could have been in this sort of negative energy where you spoke negatively towards yourself. However, with the shadow work, you are starting to go within and realize that you've been limiting yourself this entire time, that there's been blocks and restraints not letting you be who you really want to be, right? And with that, you are rewiring your subliminals. So the same message with Leo was that you're basically changing your entire belief system for something better. And you're understanding that what you thought once is just no longer true. Because you're starting to let go of any notion, any limiting belief that didn't let you step into your power. And then with inflow state, in the zone, loving life, focused, high frequency, skill meets challenge, flotation therapy. So I feel like this is you starting to come out of this sort of limiting belief energy, right? You're starting to try to want more for yourself, do the work. And when you do this shadow work, you're in the zone. You're really trying to hit every roadblock and hit every obstacle and overcome it. And I see you being very successful through that. And you're learning to love life while you sort of battle these demons as well. You know, these limiting beliefs, whatever that means for you. I feel like you're still, Sagittarius are very optimistic. Like, you're still loving life, even through the darkest times. It's a very admirable energy, right? Skill meets challenge. It's like you find this sort of excitement in overcoming your challenges. You find excitement in being victorious, right? And then flotation therapy could be very beneficial for you if that's something that you're interested in. And then trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest. Be lighthearted. Burnout. So this is what I feel was your limiting belief. That you were trying way too hard when you didn't need to try it at all. Right? You kept trying to make something work, and instead of making it work, you were doing the opposite. And I think that's what your limiting belief was, is that you thought that that's what you had to do. You thought that you had to overcompensate and overexert yourself to get what you want. But the opposite is true. You have to let go and watch it flow. You can rest. Let the universe take care of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here. Be lighthearted, right? The less you think about something, the more likely the faster it's going to manifest, because you're not putting that resistance on it so much, right? This is like someone overthinking, trying to make something work. Even if it's subconscious, you have to let it go and just be lighthearted and just have faith that everything's going to work out. But again, that's what you're now starting to realize about yourself, and that's what you're rewiring. You're starting to rewire an understanding to be more lighthearted, because it does cause a burnout when you're in this limiting belief energy. So I like it. I feel like there's this sort of new chapter in your life coming through, and I like how the next step is over here. Daily steps toward your dream, manageable goals, mentorship, doors, opening, success. So instead of trying too hard, I see you taking things day by day, right? Manageable goals. It's like you're taking small bites instead of too big of bites. That's really bad for you, right? Like overeating, over excess, things of that nature. I feel like you're just letting go of that very, like Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, right? That's kind of the energy I'm feeling here. It's like very expansive energy that's just trying way too hard. Like you do not need to do the most. Stop doing the most. That's basically the message I have here for you for the past. But I feel like that's what you're done doing. All right, let's move into the present energy. What is the present energy of Sagittarius? Whoa. How to manifest. State thought. I am, have, believe, feel having it, inspired action, know it's done, have fun, align, receive. See, that's the energy you're in now. You're starting to understand to let things go. And that's how you're going to manifest things a lot quicker than when you overexert yourself. All right, what else for my beautiful Sagittarius? Nature's timing. There you go. Things need to occur in proper order when the time is right. Don't try to control the situation. Exactly. Negativity, distorted view, wounds, complaining, negative self-talk, self-sabotage, outside influences, be gracious. Leo also had this card, so kind of a similar message. Beautiful. And then we have go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make plans. Now is the time. A favorable outcome in alignment. All right. So, Sagittarius, in your present energy, you're starting to understand what it is to manifest. You're starting to think in this I am energy. You're starting to believe in your manifestations, because your limiting belief over here, along with this negativity, that is what stops you from manifesting your heart's desire, because a part of you doesn't believe you're worthy of it. But that's not true, right? And also, this trying too hard energy doesn't manifest what you want, because I feel that when you try too hard, it's because you feel like you're not worthy of it, right? You have to overcompensate to kind of like fill that missing piece. But that missing piece is just faith. That's really all it is. Nature's timing, right? Like, this is you trying to do the divine's work, the Lord's work, something like that. But you can't do that. That's not your position. That's not your role in this 3D energy that we're in. Your energy is to just let things go and watch them flow. And again, that's what you're starting to realize and be in the present moment right now. You're believing in it, you're having fun, you have this inspired action, and you're knowing that it's done too. And it's in your alignment. And you're in this receiving energy as well. Same message that I had for Leo, that you're starting to open up yourself, and this causes a very receptive energy from you, and the universe responds when we're receptive. This is not a receptive energy. As much as you think it is, it's not. It's trying too hard, right? Nobody gets rewarded for trying too hard. Okay, maybe yes, like if you're, I don't know, competing for the Olympics or something, but you know what I mean, right? When it comes to energy and law of attraction, you do not need to try too hard. And the nature's timing, things need to occur in proper order. I think that's what you've been having trouble with. That's probably been one of your limiting beliefs, is that you've been trying to take control of situations when, again, that's not your job. It's just not your job. I'm feeling a very strong Seven of Pentacles energy here too. Seven of Pentacles is all about patience, watching your seeds, waiting for your seeds to grow. And that's what you basically have to do. It's like you planted your seed, you set your intention, now you have to just let it blossom. But don't get into this negative energy, because as soon as you start creating negativity, the tree stops growing, right? Just think of like a plant when you're trying to grow it, you know. How you're going to treat that plant is going to be a reflection whether it grows or not, right? It's the same thing with your own energy. How you treat yourself is a reflection of what is going to be created, what you're going to exude. And if you're over here speaking negatively to yourself, your plant isn't going to grow. It's going to wilt and die. So I feel like these distorted views, these wounds where you may have been complaining a lot, you've been very negative towards yourself, even towards other people. You could have let outside influences get the best of you. I feel like some people could have like body dysmorphia or something like that, and you're allowing like outside influences, it could be social media, really get to you. And you need to, honestly, if you are someone who does get caught up on social media and you make it like go down a rabbit hole of looking at I don't know, face-tuned women, you have to stop doing that. You have to stop thinking or stop comparing yourself to that sort of energy. It's a very distorted view to think that those people are not, they don't look like that, basically, right? I'm just seeing like a very like distorted like photo. Like when it's photoshopped and you can tell in the background that it's been photoshopped. That's what I see here. That people don't see that though. However, that sort of impression that the picture is perfect is left on like millions of people, and all those people feel insecure about themselves. That's what I felt there. I don't know why. Someone might probably needed to hear that. But I feel like you're just learning to work through that energy, where you have your good days and you have your bad days, and don't beat yourself up when you have those bad days, because that just means that you are still learning and growing, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Nature's timing. I feel like this is also nature's timing of you becoming your best version of yourself. So don't beat yourself up if you do go back into a negative state. As long as you know that you're in it and you're trying to get out of it, that's all that matters. Let's see what this negativity is about. What is this limiting belief? What is this negativity? Yeah, we have judgment and strength coming out. I wasn't ready, but what I feel here is that you are very judgmental towards yourself. And you're trying to find the strength and the courage to not be your own worst enemy. Let's see. One card, please, for negativity. Nine of Cups. See, you are your own sort of worst critic, I'd say. Nine of Cups speaks of like self-satisfaction, right? So I feel like you impede your own self-satisfaction. When you can feel the Nine of Cups, you tend to stop yourself from it. So you get in the way of your own happiness, your own sort of wish fulfillment when you talk down on yourself. So Please don't do that, Sagittarius. You're a beautiful person inside and out. And then I love this over here because Sagittarius are big travelers, right? So I feel that if you are thinking about traveling or you've been thinking about moving, Spirit is saying to go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make those plans. Now is the time. Even though it doesn't happen right at this moment, I feel like start getting ready though. You will have a favorable outcome and it is in alignment with you. Beautiful. All right, let's get into the future energy. What is Sagittarius' potential future energy? There we go. Here comes the passion. Igniting the exciting. Mindfulness. A very popular card in these readings so far. And say affirmations. All right. With it's manifested. There you go. You don't have to try hard, right? It's already done. So we have finding your soul's purpose, talent, new chapter path, life change. Share your unique gifts. As you come out of this sort of dark cloud, Sagittarius, I feel like you have a lot of unique gifts that the world deserves to see, that you should not hide from, or you should not hide them. That you have this very strong talent. You have a soul's purpose, whatever that is for you. If you have a desire to go after that, it is going to create abundance. It is going to create a new chapter in your life. It's going to give you that change that you've been looking for, it, right? Go for it. And it says share your unique gifts, because I feel like you've been holding out on us. Like there's something that the world wants to see from you. All you have to do is just get out of your comfort zone and be open to sharing your unique gifts. There's a lot. Yeah, I just feel like it's going to really make you happy. Like the Nine of Cups, right, is a wish fulfillment. And I'm being really drawn to this little heart right here. I feel like it's just going to make you emotionally happy, whatever this passionate dream of yours is. But what stops you is this sort of negative mindset that you might be telling yourself that you're not going to be successful, or that it's like a self-sabotaging energy. You might be comparing yourself to other people and thinking that you're not going to be as good as them, but that's not true. You have a soul's purpose. You have a soul calling, and judgment did come out too, right? Judgment also speaks of a higher calling. You're being called on by something, especially from the divine. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that there's something that you're not sharing with the world that it needs to be shared with. Something very, very big. I want to clarify that. Yeah, look at that. I just saw the sun. See what I'm saying? It's going to bring you total happiness. What is this soul's purpose? Yeah, we have the Four of Cups. See, you're caught up in this negativity. You're caught up in what you don't have, Sagittarius, and you're ignoring this. That's a divine offering, right? There's a divine offering that is trying to be given to you, but for some reason you're not taking the cup. The Fool. Yeah, take that risk. Go for it. Whatever this dream is. Stop ignoring it. Stop dwelling on what you don't have. Stop dwelling on what didn't work out, and look into the future, because you will be successful. That is beautiful. It's time to share your unique gifts, Sagittarius, with the world, and you will be successful with it. Mindfulness, awareness of thoughts without judgment. There you go. Meditate, breathe, yoga, being present, grace. I feel like when you start going within and you start tapping into this very high vibrational energy, that'll help you get out of this negativity. And when you're in meditation, you might have this epiphany that makes you finally have that spark and think like, I need to do it. I need to do it now. I'm not getting any younger. Like there's just going to be this sort of, I feel like you're going to have an aha moment if you meditate. If not, I highly encourage you to meditate. I feel like you're going to receive a lot of downloads that are really trying to come through for you. Like big time. Say affirmations. Stay as I am. Manifesting happens in present tense and in present life. Believable to you. See, so you know what it is that you want. I think you just get caught up on it not working out, that it stops you. So just be present about it. Just start believing that it's yours, and it will be. It's as simple as that, Sagittarius. It really is. It's manifested. New desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment. Astrology gives edge. And look at that. Enjoy the journey. The fun is in getting there. Acknowledge your progress. Travel. Mental vacation. Be spontaneous. Yeah, I just feel like there's just this sort of soul's purpose, this calling, whatever that means for you, that is trying to come through. But it stops. It gets blocked by your limiting beliefs, or you're creating a sort of resistance when you try too hard. But I feel like you have to just let it go. And I feel like you may be trying too hard, because you may be trying to talk yourself into it and thinking like, I don't know, I just think a very back and forth energy, like an internal dialogue where you think like, well, yeah, it could go well if I do this and this, but what if this and this happens? And I feel like you're just going back and forth of that, trying too hard on trying to make a decision when really you already know the answer. And the answer is to just go for it and take that risk, to follow your talents. You are finding your soul's purpose, and you have unique gifts to share with the world. Beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I hope that resonated for you. I'm going to leave it there. Now I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Lightworker Oracle card deck that I have here, and I'm going to read the definition or the excerpt from the guidebooks. It's really beautiful, and I want to share it with you guys. It's from Alana Fairchild. You may be familiar with her work, but let me go ahead and pull this final card for you and see what final messages we have from your higher self, from the divine to you regarding this spread. What does Sagittarius need to know? What is their message from this beautiful deck? Okay, I'm going to take that one. A lot of synchronization from Leo's reading. This card was from Leo, so if you're interested in hearing this message, you could watch it in the Leo reading, the messages and the numbers. Beautiful. An invitation to connect. There we go. You see what I'm saying? I feel like you are being called to something higher. You're being invited to connect, Sagittarius. This is an invitation. Do you want to accept? I think you do. Let's see what this has to say. So we have the number 19, so that could have some significance to you. All right. An invitation to connect. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. Let me read that again. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. There are many dimensions to existence. For those who are developing evolved sensory perception, the senses will not be restricted to being impressed upon by the physical dimension. There are higher dimensions that the psychic or emotional nature can recognize, and even more refined dimensions that the higher mind can recognize. Beyond that, there are dimensions that the mind, even in its most expansive state, cannot grasp, but the spirit knows to be real. The more your sensitivity to subtle energy evolves, the more aware you become of these worlds beyond this world. For some, this will be easy to accept and will inspire interest in learning more. Others may be tentative about exploring connections with non-earthly beings. Great peace can grow in the heart of those who are unafraid, who are open to the idea of beings that are aware of humanity, but not human themselves, who want to help humanity evolve and have the spiritual power to be able to do so. No matter how mixed up and consumed by darkness the world may seem at times, there are so many powers of light working to see the earth and humanity through this most interesting time, to see us into the new age of spiritual enlightenment. It is all part of this divine experiment of life, and there are many forces invested in the successful and loving evolution of humanity. If you have been contemplating life beyond the earth, perhaps talking to the stars or gazing wistfully at other planets, if you have been intrigued by the mysterious codes of light and sound, you sure are embedded in crop circles, or simply have a feeling that you would like to work with beings who are more spiritually evolved than humanity at present, then you are being given a clear message with this oracle. There are beings in other worlds that are very aware of your open, loving attitude and the work you are doing. They are actively responding to your thoughts and feelings. Since we live in a free will zone on Earth, we must extend an invitation to receive assistance. Because you are unafraid and resonate from a place of peaceful curiosity and higher level awareness, you are capable of issuing the needed invitation to those that can assist humanity from a place of unconditional love. Of course, there are forces in the broader universe, just as there are forces in the natural world here on Earth that would not be so helpful to the triumph of love on this planet. Therefore, we must issue our invitation to the forces of light with a peaceful heart and a wise mind. The invocation below has been carefully crafted to attain that purpose. You are asked to use it whenever you feel the need to do so, knowing that you are part of a bridge between humanity and other loving worlds that want to assist life on Earth. They thank you now and offer their blessings to you and to life on Earth and always possible. As a member of the human race, through my own free will and for the greatest good, I call upon all beings that resonate with the quality of unconditional love and wish to assist humanity and Earth to evolve on the path of divine love. I ask for the unconditionally loving ascended masters that serve Christ consciousness to be the gateway through which permission is confirmed for these beings to enter Earth's field and assist humanity according to divine will, grace, and love. May all beings be happy and free. So be it. Beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed that message. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and help support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.